Costa Rica is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world, with more than 1 million visitors in the past year alone. Faith Mulvihill took it a step further and moved here 2 years ago from New York. This former flight attendant lives in an airplane.
I go way back, working in the airline business, and I've worked for quite a few airlines in my day. And at one time when I was a kid, I was a flight attendant.
The 727 Fuselage has 2 outdoor decks, a kitchen and breakfast area, a sitting area, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and something you don't see in every home, a cockpit. Faith's architect is Alan Templeton. He got the idea to make a fuselage home on a pedestal from a magazine article. But there was a catch.
When I asked the man if I could go see one of his homes, he told me it was all just photoshopped and there was no home and there were no pictures. And so I decided at that point that I'm going to do this.
And it took some doing. Finding a fuselage wasn't a problem. There was a decertified one at the airport that was being used for fire drills.
The plane was just full of all sorts of melted down tires, and you can see how much smoke there was. But fortunately, the aluminum was pretty tough and it withstood the fires. The most difficult thing, of course, was moving the plane. We had to take out tens of thousands of rivets.
Once the 40,000 rivets were removed and the plane was in pieces, 5 18-wheel trucks moved the fuselage to Alan's property.
It sat in the parking lot for over 2 years as we were trying to figure out what to do with our new little monster. People were obviously laughing. Who's the insane gringo? That made us think, okay, we have to make it work so that people stop talking.
Alan brought in a 90-ton crane and lifted the fuselage onto 3 pedestals. The original plan had the plane sitting on its wheels, but the 22-year-old tires kept deflating and had to be filled with concrete to stabilize the plane. Now it's a complete home with all the amenities.
We're actually standing over one of the wings. This area was built as a fantastic balcony for year-round outdoor living. Early in the morning, too, the monkeys come. We've even had instances where they're actually peeking in the windows at us.
There's another deck on the second wing that has a view of the ocean.
Look at that view. Is that amazing? That is Manuel Antonio National Park. How's that for your backyard?
In addition to the outdoor dining areas, there's a small breakfast nook and kitchenette. Down a few stairs is a small living area.
As far as sit in the evening and catch up on world events on television, this window was probably one of the main service doors on the aircraft.
Next to the TV room is the master bedroom. The whole plane is lined with teak that was locally harvested. But the bedroom has an added appeal for this former flight attendant.
Well, there's so many portholes, it really is like my windows on the world. And each one gives you a unique view. When you're on the airplane, you only get one window. Here, I have a view from everyone's window.
The 60 windows aren't the only remnants of the plane.
We're in the cockpit. How cool is that? They actually put the seats back in the way it would have been in the cockpit. So I think it's really cool. And here is my shower. I get to shower every morning looking out over the jungle and the rainforest. Absolutely spectacular.
On the other side of the kitchen, in the back of the plane, is the guest bedroom.
Since moving to Costa Rica, I get a lot of guests, and my kids come down to visit me a lot too. It's lovely in Costa Rica.
Faith's favorite part of the house is in the guest bathroom. Faith created a skylight from the space that was formerly occupied by the turbine engine.
This shower opens to what used to be the tail of the aircraft. It was actually chopped off, and that's what we're looking at.
Once offering a view from the clouds, this fuselage is now a luxurious home that has landed safely and permanently in the rainforest of Costa Rica.